Hey guys and girls, I'm Allie, and today we're doing a little bit of something different. Um, I don't know when I will upload this and in what kind of chunks I will do it because I never did something like that before. Usually I'm doing reaction videos, so yeah, this time I'm going to play a game. And you probably have seen the title, so you know what I'm gonna be doing. Um, I'll probably start uploading those when I reach the 2000 subscriber mark, which won't be long, so I'm gonna have like an excuse why I'm uploading this. But the real reason I'm doing this is because people have told me I should. And that basically means that in my Discord server we have a little group and we're talking about writing and stuff, but we also talk about a lot of other things. So they told me I should play this Doki Doki Literature Club. I have no idea what it is. I have never, I have heard of it, but I have never seen it, like any of it. And I have never informed myself what it is. But the group was eager to make me play it, so I'm gonna do that. I don't know what to expect. It's gonna be weird, right? Because people don't seem to recommend anything that's not weird. But yeah, I guess I hope my settings are alright. I'm going to play for a few hours and probably cut it into chunks of maybe half an hour. But yeah, I don't know what to expect. I have no idea. I just downloaded it from Steam and it's pink. The logo is pink and very pastel colors, so I don't know. Then yeah, I'm gonna put up the settings that I have, and then we're just gonna start doing that. Okay, that seems to be a full screen. I'm gonna change this a little bit so so you don't have to see those lines. I guess that's all right. Okay. A lot of anime girls. Starts out well, I guess. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. For content warnings, please visit. Okay, I think I'll be okay. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you are at least 13 years of age. Am I? Am I? I don't know. And you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. Okay, highly disturbing. That doesn't sound good, but we'll do that. That's cute music. Okay, let's maybe the music volume a little bit down. Just, yeah, display window full stream. If I have to change the volume of my whole computer, I'm just gonna keep it like that. Skip unseen text after choices. I have no idea what that means. I have no idea what to expect, so text speed. I don't know. I don't know how fast it is. Auto forward time. I have no idea. Help me. Let's just do a new game and try out. Yeah. Hey. Okay. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Why not? That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. I know those kind of friends. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. That's mean! However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I don't know how to say this. I overslept again! But I caught you this time! Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Allie. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But she's cute. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have to have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Well, that's something. Whatever you say. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. I'm going to turn the music down even more. It's very... It's kind of loud. Yeah. By the way, Allie, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? That reminds me of when I was thinking, like in America, I was thinking about joining a club and there was like a musical thing. But I just ended up joining the Nerd Culture Club, where we played games and talked about fandoms and stuff. I'm sure it's possible that I did, in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Wow, our character seems very annoyed by her. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Sounds fair. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. That sounds a lot like me. Socializing? What is that? Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a neat in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? I don't know. I never had such a friend. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. There are people like this. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. I like those days where it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Me right now? Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Obviously you have no choice. Hello? Sayori? I don't even know if I pronounced that correctly, but I don't know. Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori? Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is the vice president of the Literature Club. I guess we are going to her club then, because that's the game. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Cupcakes, always a reason to go. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Okay, this character thinks a lot like me. The cupcake is the reason we're going, and this is fine by me. Yes, let's go! The whole way. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. This is the perfect sentence ever. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure to meet you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? What? I'm a boy? I'm a boy? What the fuck? I'm not a boy. Way to kill the atmosphere. Maybe I shouldn't have called myself like I am. Now I'm a boy with a girl's name, I guess. Well, I should have figured that that game would be like that. It's a dating game, probably. Way to kill the atmosphere. Oh, Allie, what a nice surprise. I don't know how to make all those voices. Like, I tried to do separate voices for people, but it's hard. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. They are incredibly cute, okay. I see. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry? Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. I can't speak. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki. Always full of energy. Is she though? And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Allie. Maybe I should change my name to something more boyish, to... I don't know, can I do that? Can I do that? I don't know. Let's just save? I don't know. I don't know how that works. Settings. Main menu. Yeah, let's just go there and see if I can change my name. It will be very weird if I really like... You know what? I'm gonna give myself a boyish name and see you at the place where we started off. Okay, apparently I cannot change the name, which is super weird, but we'll just go with that, okay? I'm sorry. It's great to see you again. Monica smiled sweetly. We do know each other, well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. You know what? We can just go with I'm a girl, and this is just gonna be, you know, girl on girl. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Allie. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make you some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room when Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Oh, that's cute. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Hehehe, well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Of course she has. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. Huh, I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for, you know, you, dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. This is gonna be so boring watching me just reading this. Is there gonna be like some sort of like decision making or anything? You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? It isn't hot anymore, but it's a cup of tea. So yes. I guess? Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know, I believe that. I believe you. I can't read. I'm so sorry. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Hahaha, well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major club. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. I can totally understand that. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to just find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. Yeah, depends on which literature. Yeah. I'm not interested in all literature. So, you know. So, Allie, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, consider how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Well, I've read a lot of fanfiction the last years. And a few books. The thing is, when you go to university, you don't really have time to read stuff you like. But honestly, I can't really relate to the main character here. I more likely relate to, like, Monica, because I'm kind of more like her in that regard. And actually, the people who have brought me to try this game actually told me I would be like her. And guys, you're right. Even though I have to play someone else right now. Let's go on. Manga? Why not? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. I am. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. Like that. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. I like those too. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yeah, I'm trying. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. I can totally relate. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Yeah, I'm trying to do that. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Not really my type of reading. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Seems legit. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes darted over to me for a split second. Never mind. She probably gets scared easily, right? That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? Aw. What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! And give that back! Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. Wow, that's deep. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. Now I really understand why you guys have kept comparing me to Monika. Yeah. Basically, okay, to everyone who's watching this who doesn't know about our group, in my Discord we have a group called Night Riders, which is basically a pretty private group of like, now we're like 8 people, but it could be more in the future. And we're all writing, basically. I'm writing my second novel at the moment. I have wrote some novellas, some fan fictions. Other people are just starting up or getting back into writing after a few years of a break. And I kind of made this group to encourage people to write and get motivation myself. And we're giving each other feedback. And we just started up, but I guess that will be great. And yeah, I can really see why the people of this group wanted me to play this, because it seems pretty similar to what we're doing. About the next time we meet, we'll share what we did and stuff like that. Yeah. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Allie? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back up to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All 4 girls stared back at me with dejected eyes. We're joining that club. Really? But I'm sorry, I thought... Allie? I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Oh god, our character is falling for every one of them, is he? Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. I understand that. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Allie, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Hehehe. Yeah, can I really impress the class style Monica with my mediocre writing skills? This is one kind of game where you put into a character that you don't relate to. I'm just like, I don't want to impress her. And I think my writing skills are fine. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Allie, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, so Yuri and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. It's a very nice home there in the background. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that thought's worth writing a poem tonight. So yeah, this is the end of a part. I don't know in how many parts I will split this game section. You will probably know at the end of this. But yeah, that's the end of this video. I don't want to put in like a multiple hour whatever. So I guess on this note, have a nice day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!